Have you wondered just how do they make the towers for wind turbines? You and I have an insatiable appetite for electricity. Come with me and we'll look at the issues relative to wind farms and the communities that they serve. This is the Windfarm Guy. Hi, this is Dennis Stout, and thank you for joining me for this episode of the Windfarm Guy. It wasn't until 1877 that the world's first wind turbine to produce electricity was built in Scotland by an electrical engineer, Professor James Blythe of Anderson's College of Glasgow. Professor Blythe's wind tower stood just over 33 feet tall. That wind turbine was the mechanical power source that used dynamo power to light his holiday home in Marykirk. Surplus power was offered to the local town to power their street lighting, but the locals refused for superstitious reasons, because back then people thought electricity was the work of the devil. Over the years, as knowledge grew and demand for alternative energy sources increased, analysis and testing showed that wind turbines were reliable sources of electricity. Today's wind turbines are far larger than decades prior, with the tower heights approaching 550 feet and capable of producing in the neighborhood of 10 megawatts per turbine, powering towns instead of a row of streetlights. Increased demand for renewable energy is a huge driving force behind the large-scale production of wind farms across America and around the world. Of all the types of green energy, wind power is by far the most efficient in terms of manufacturing and operational costs. Today, wind is the lowest cost form of new installed electricity generation. Wind turbines are getting taller because winds at higher altitudes move faster, letting the turbines capture more of that kinetic energy. Wind farm operators understand this, and they understand the importance of the manufacturing requirements for the towers that support those turbines, especially ones that reach those higher altitudes. Tower manufacturers are also aware of the need to go large for utility-scale wind turbines, not the sort to power one home, but the types of wind turbines that can power a home in one rotation. This requires a robust process that can be done at scale. Whether it's onshore wind farms or offshore, heavy machinery is required to make those tower pieces. To manufacture such towering engineering feats, heavy steels are used in the creation of smaller sizes of steel tubes known as cans, usually measuring 9 feet long by 8 to 15 feet in diameter. Wind turbine tower production lines use a variety of machines for automation as a way to control costs and increase weld and production quality. It is a very involved and technical process, but suffice it to say, they use computerized heavy equipment to manipulate those steel cans and other equipment to apply external, circumferential, and longitudinal welds as they create the tower pieces and make them ready for transport to the destination site. And that is a very abbreviated explanation of the process. I do hope to do a Windfarm Guy video from a tower manufacturing facility in the future. If you like what I've said today, be sure and click like and subscribe below. If you have thoughts or want me to address a particular topic relative to wind farms, please also leave me a comment. As the height of wind turbines are increasing, stresses increase as well. Because of that, thicker steels are being used in all parts of the production process. Greater engineering and fabrication processes are also employed to safely create those taller towers. This is Dennis Stout, and I'm the Windfarm Guy. Thank you for watching. Working together, we can make good energy decisions and save our planet. I am the Windfarm Guy.